Hi, I'm Katie and I'm a teaching artist at LACMA. And today I'm going to share with you how to make homemade finger paints from ingredients you have in your very own kitchen. Finger painting is a stimulating way to experience the dripping action of painting. So here we go. So let me show you the materials that we are going to need. A mixing bowl that can handle heat, so in this case it's a metal bowl. A spatula that can also handle heat. 2 cups of very hot water, you might be able to see the steam rising. Half a cup of flour. Some plastic containers, I really like these little ones. This is what you're gonna mix each color of your paint in, finger paint. Spoons to mix each color. The food dyes, and if you don't have food dye, then watercolor, liquid watercolor. And I have a brush here because some people might not have plastic spoons. You can certainly use regular spoons. So let's go. So the first thing you do is you put half a cup of flour in a mixing bowl. Then you slowly pour some very hot water, and this would have to be done with supervision, of course, into a bowl. I'll sort of slowly begin to blend it. You're gonna slowly put it in and mix it until there are no lumps, which obviously there are lumps right now. I have also a whisk in case we need it to remove lumps. Lump removal could be very important. This is where you just have to be careful, because if you're dealing with very hot water, you don't want your kid to get burnt. So they could maybe hold the bowl while you stir, like I'm doing, but I'm doing both. You can see it starting to come together, kind of like, reminds me of hot cereal or white glue, paste. Yeah, that's what it's really looking like, paste. Good old-fashioned paste. This will become the base for our paint. As you can see, it's very non-toxic because it is water and flour. That's it. How great is that? So if it goes in someone's mouth, and as long as you're using the food dye, which hopefully you have in your house. I know I have a whole variety left over from different holidays, depending on how much you bake. The food dye is non-toxic. Actually, it says that my liquid watercolor is non-toxic, but I wouldn't drink it. If I were you, here I am still blending, trying to get rid of those lumps. I may switch over to the whisk now. I feel like I'm baking right now, just to try to get more lumps out. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna lay out a bunch of these little cups. These are sort of like salsa to-go cups. You can certainly get anything out of your recycling, like these bowls or these paper cups I had. Now these 4 will be for all 4 colors, but then I'm gonna have a couple extra so your kid could play with mixing, which is, I think, an important aspect of this. It's not just the tactile experience of finger painting, but also of mixing colors. So I'm actually gonna put this back in here, going back and forth here, and then I'm gonna pour this a little bit in each cup. I would say this is probably under 2 tablespoons. And And my measurements so far were 1/2 cup of flour to 2 cups of very hot water, and then mixed to a puree. And then I put them in little cups. And now is your chance to add some color. I recommend about 8 drops of color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm just gonna do each color individually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's red, orange, green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to mix a couple colors. So it's sort of like, well, what happens if I put a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, red and blue together? What's going to happen? And what about, how about red and 1, 2, 3, red and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yellow? What's going to happen? So let's see. I'm going to use 1 spoon per color. Ooh, that was supposed to be purple, and that is a strange color. I don't know what's happening. I guess it's purple. Oh yeah, it is purple. There we go. Purple. Now it has to cool. This is orange. Now that has to cool. Green. La la la. This is a nice bright clovery green. Springy. Blue. Very nice. Very royal. Here's a beautiful red. Bright. Very close to the orange. Might need to add some more yellow to that orange then. And then this is yellow. Lovely yellow. Golden yellow. Okay, now you're gonna wanna wait for this to cool, approximately 15 minutes. All right, so while you're waiting for the paint to cool, you can get your apron on. You can lay out some paper where you want to work, whether it's newspaper or in this case, kraft paper, and you can get your paper ready, your drawing paper or your painting paper. This is just regular old copy paper. So it's going to be kind of thinner, but it might just be what you have in the house, which is fine. And this is watercolor paper, which is thicker, pulpier, can handle more water. If you have that, actually, if you have either one, you can, and also if you have a spray bottle, which I forgot to mention earlier, it's really fun to prepare your paper by wetting it with a bit of spray. And then once you're ready and set up and everything's cooled, the paint is cooled, you can allow your kid to just go to town and explore. Now, you could either pour a little bit on here for them. And again, we're going to be dealing with color mixing. Or, so we can mix these. Whoa, look at that, a little green action. Or they can just stick their fingers in the color and see what happens. Ooh, ooh, yeah. And I recommend listening to some music and trying to maybe paint along to the beat, kind of like the 1950s action painters did, and just really enjoy. It might stain your hands a little bit, but it's natural and it will eventually wash off, so have fun. This is Katie signing off from LACMA. Enjoy your exploration, and remember, when your kid is done with their amazing masterpiece, please post it on social media with hashtag LACMA or @LACMA. And if you want to get some inspiration, you can always look at www.collections.lacma.org. Enjoy.